Hello, this is Brianna Volmer, and this is Module 10, EDL 852, Helping Students Realize Learning Norms. Why are we here? We are here to establish expectations that students have for our schools that keep them in school and engaged in their learning, and that's what a learning norm is. Let's start with building relationships. We must treat students as individuals and not just another face in a classroom. We must individually learn about students and what interests them and what their talents are. We need to help students develop relationships with other adults to model, mentor, or coach them to success. I believe that building relationships is a key building block to helping students be successful in their future. Relevance. We must explain the importance of what we are teaching to students. We must make learning relevant to their world and real world experiences. It is important to teach students how their gifts can contribute to their community. Time. We must allow students to learn at their own pace rather than confine them to a one-size-fits-all pace that we feel they need to follow. Timing. All students do not need to learn things in the same order. Students come to us with all different learning styles, myself included. We must teach to students individual needs and not cram them in a one-size-fits-all box. It is just like putting a puzzle piece together. Some of us will start in different places, but most likely we're not going to start with the same puzzle piece. We may start with an edge or a corner, but we're all going to learn in different ways and in different styles. Play. Is there always pressure to perform, or is there an opportunity to explore? We must allow students to explore, make mistakes, and fail in order to learn and ultimately be successful. I believe that this is something as human beings we try to avoid allowing our students to do, which is fail. And sometimes we need to let them understand and feel what that feels like to fail and make mistakes in order to learn and grow as human beings and as students. Practice. We must give students opportunity to practice newfound knowledge before moving on to the next skill. Give students freedom to explore their newfound knowledge and apply it to real life. Choice. It is our goal to give students the tools to pave their own path on their educational journey. Project-based learning is a great example of allowing students to choose how they learn and allowing their learning to relate to their personalities. I think this is a great choice for some of us in the classroom and a tool for us to use to teach the students' needs and what they like and what they don't like. Authenticity. We must make students' work authentic and original. Making their work significant to their world is critical for successful norms. Challenge. As teachers, we need to challenge students and not just make learning about completing work. As teachers, we often get caught up in this as students get behind, but we must hold ourselves accountable as well as students to push themselves to be the best they can be. Application. Allowing students to apply their knowledge to real-world settings is critical for their growth. Learning cannot be all theory. In conclusion, it is important to implement student learning norms so that we can create a positive school culture. It is imperative that we allow students to take ownership of their education and create opportunities for them to explore, make mistakes, fail, and pick themselves back up and try again. That is a reference. Standard correlation. When students achieve their learning norms, it allows them to create opportunities for themselves to take control of their education. It also allows them to explore, make mistakes, and learn from those mistakes to become better people. I believe that achieving learning norms creates a positive school culture that allows teachers to teach and students to learn. Positive school culture cultivates an environment that is positive for all students and adults alike. Relevant. This assignment is relevant to my current learning in that creating a positive school culture through teaching student learning norms is an important skill set for any building leader. The knowledge found in this assignment will play an important role in cultivating a positive climate as an educational leader in the future. This assignment has greatly improved my understanding of learning norms. My knowledge of learning norms prior to this module was pretty limited. I now feel confident in my newfound knowledge and in my ability to implement that knowledge to better the lives of my students and staff as a future building leader. Reflection. This assignment will influence the decisions I will make as a future building leader by allowing me to educate my entire school community on the importance of learning norms and implementing them. I believe that creating a positive school culture is critical for the success of all adults and students alike within a learning community. Learning norms are a great tool to help cultivate ownership from students for their education, as well as allowing teachers to be creative in how they help deliver that education. Thank you for your time and have a great day.